we're kind of a little crooked. Ooh. We'll fix that. Better? I think so. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for clicking on my face, and if you're returning, thanks for still clicking on my face. So this weekend, I was hit by the I need to cast something on right now. That bug, yeah? I have quite a few projects, but for whatever reason, I needed to start a new one. So I thought I would review the yarn and review the pattern that I am using. A couple videos ago, months, I purchased this Isaac Mizrahi Brooklyn yarn. This one is in the colorway Park Slope, which someone kindly enough told me is a suburb of New York, which is kind of funny because since the video that I made doing that, I've driven past the city or the suburb of Park Slope. I thought that was kind of cool. I decided, and I may have mentioned it in that video, that I bought 3 skeins of this one so that I could crochet a scarf, which is exactly what I'm doing. Definitely in the beginning stages of the scarf, and it's gonna be a nice long one, which I can definitely appreciate. The pattern is called Belle Epoque Scarf, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry by ABC Knitting. I'll post a link in the down bar of that pattern, as well as my project page for it. I am really liking the yarn. So the yarn is 149 yards, which is 136 meters. Sorry, I gotta scratch my face. It's 85 grams and 100% cotton. This stuff is super soft, really nice. I know a lot of people use this, or at least when I checked on Ravelry, have used this for dishcloths. It's almost too soft, in my opinion, to just be dishcloths. I love the colors. I cannot get over the colors. A couple things. I've only worked my way through one entire skein, and I just started the second one. And my first skein had a knot in it, which it's not super expensive yarn, but still, it's a little annoying to get a knot in your yarn. And it was almost at the end of my skein, so I'm not even sure if the color repeat continued correctly or not. Because of the way the scarf works, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I didn't start my second skein making sure that the pattern repeat was going. Oddly enough though, it is. The end of the first one was on par with the start of the second one, but it really doesn't bother me when it changes. So super soft. It's definitely still soft. And I know with some cotton yarns, when you're crocheting or knitting with it, it just doesn't stretch. This one, yeah, it doesn't stretch, but at least with me crocheting this one, it does not bother my hands. My hands are not tired. It's not scratching. It's not making me feel like I need to put lotion on my hands, which I don't know if you guys are like this, but I have a hard time putting lotion on my hands and knitting because I feel like it gets all over my yarn. I just don't like it. I'll put lotion on and then stop knitting. About the pattern, oh, there you go. You can see there's where the knot was. Awesome. So again, the pattern is free, and it is like a 4-ish row repeat, I think. Maybe it's 2. I don't crochet a lot, so anytime I'm doing something crochet, everything is not intuitive to me. So that's kind of one of the beefs I have with the pattern. What you're doing is shells, or clusters as the designer calls them. The brown up at the top, that's my cast on, or my initial chain. And then you're doing a cluster, which is kind of like half of a half double crochet into 6 chains, and then you finish off the double crochet so that it all comes, let me get close to the camera, so that it all comes together. Alright, so you do that, and then you end up making a bunch of these shell cluster pieces. And in between it, you are chaining 7 stitches. Alright? So it's like, ignoring the top part, ignoring that, you're gonna look like this, and then you'll have a chain going across. So then on the way back, you're doing the opposite. You're doing 6 double crochets into the 4th stitch of the 7 chain, which kind of puts it in the center, so you've got the opposite going on, like right here. And then when you come back, you do the exact same thing as this one. So it ends up connecting the shells for this row and then starting another one. So you'll have this really awesome stripe row. Oh my gosh, this is like getting really hard to hold to the camera. If you can see the colors, it just wants to focus on my face. But you'll have a stripe row with connecting shells. Now the part that I have an issue with, well, first were the shells and then the clusters, because I just got confused with what the heck I was supposed to be doing. But the main thing that I have a problem with are the ends. It said to double crochet into the top cluster. I don't know what that means. So I looked at the picture and it looks like there's just a chain. So I pretty much just chained, or I double crocheted into the row below it to create a border. Is that right? I don't know. With crocheting, nothing has to really be perfect, and you can just keep going. I'm pretty excited to get this done. It's super quick, just like almost all crochet is really fast. I'm still loving the color. The pattern, I just wanted something airy and open that had a bit of shells, and this one's perfect. Not a lot of people have made it, so I'm pretty excited to, you know, kind of have something one of a kind. And yeah, so definitely check the pattern out at least. I know the yarn is discontinued, but you may be able to find it on eBay, Amazon, people trading on Ravelry. It's a good one. I really like it. And there were some really awesome colorways. I don't want my yarn tower to fall. The other one I have is this. And this one is called Red Hook. And again, another suburb of New York. I love this one for myself. This one, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'll probably knit something because I only bought 2 skeins. Maybe a hat or something. I did see a colorway that was like a blue and green that looked really awesome. I wish my Michaels had had that one when all this stuff went on clearance, but you can't have everything. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!